Welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and North Club Corner, episode 12.
Jeez, 12 already.
So join in the chorus.
We've received so much feedback from you all, so keep it going. We enjoy hearing your thoughts on the Kangas. Pretty good comments last week.
Quite a few.
Yep.
As I got back to my reading, I'm like 2, 3. I'm like, I'll keep going. I'm like,
Yep.
quite a few. Obviously, because we're starting to play well, maybe.
Yep, so were we robbed again?
I think we're going a bit over the top.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Are
robbed.
you asking about the May thing? Is that
No, not the May thing, but just
some of the umpiring
the
decisions?
umpiring again was... Look,
I know, but is it us looking at one way? I don't know.
absolutely it is. It's one-eyed looking, but it just feels as though North just cop it. They cop the wrong end of the stick every contest. The 50-50s, North never get them.
That's true. Yeah,
North
that's
never
true.
get them. Max Gawn was basically manhandled Sherry, was all over him. Sherry fell to the ground. He fell on top. The umpire called play on at one stage last night. It was like, that's in the back. But we spoke about the umpiring.
If you go the other way, he gets a free kick on. Let's be honest.
That's right.
What did you think in the first quarter when the way they started?
So
What did
we've
you-
lost by
3
3 points. 5 goals down, 3/4 time. And it was funny.
What were you thinking at 3/4 time?
I'll tell you exactly what I was thinking. It's very rare in my football life when I'm watching a game of football where the team that is 5 goals up is not the best team at the time. North were the better team all night.
Really?
All night.
In your opinion? Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it, of course, but
Yeah, all night.
not sure.
I couldn't believe it that we were 5 goals down and we were still the best side at the time.
Jeez.
Melbourne kicked 5 goals, 5 of the first 6.
Yeah, I know.
And then kicked 5. So they kicked 10 of their 11 goals in 2 10-minute patches.
And, you know, we spoke about Bobby Hill last week because we struggled with small forwards, and we thought Cozzy Picker kicked the first one early, and we thought, here we go. Mate.
Jay Archer. How good was he?
Yeah, but he went to Fritch.
Sorry. McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald was fit. You know what he kept doing, though? Just
Yeah.
at him the whole
He was-
time.
he
He
was
didn't
in
like it, Pickett.
Yeah. It was too hard for him.
He didn't like it.
It was too hard for him. And I know that the job would have been given to McDonald
Course,
during the week.
of course.
And, you know, he got off to a flyer. Pickett kicked the first. And like we said, those first 15 minutes, he was
Looking dangerous.
And I reckon there would have either been a message to McDonald or he would have thought, hang on, I've been on this all week. What am I doing? He's got away early.
Yeah.
And he clamps right down on him.
And then
Shut him out completely.
Jackson Archer, very good on Fritch.
Superb. We sort of
Reminded-
had a little bit of a go at Archer.
Well, I
last
have.
week.
I must say, I just said, look, I don't think he's up to it. But, geez, I'm calling it early. He's only, 19?
Yeah, but the matchup wasn't right last week.
No.
Bobby Hill was too good for him. Bobby Hill beat him.
Yeah, Bobby Hill's a premiership Norm
That's
Smith
right.
medalist.
Because Jackson Archer's not the small defender, and I still stand by that now, even though last night I reckon he was North's best. His opponents are like Bailey Fritch. It's the half-forward flanker.
Yeah.
His father was the same.
Same.
You couldn't put Glenn Archer on a small, like a Matera or a Neil.
No.
That gobbled him up.
Yeah.
He was always that third forward, medium forward, where he would play.
Give him those jobs and then he's found his niche.
Yeah,
Jackson
even
Archer.
Richo was petrified of playing on Archer.
I know. I remember.
But yeah, off his family spot, he was superb last night.
Yeah, look, I've probably got to take, give him a bit of time.
He was superb.
Sheasel.
Sheasel was great, kick 2.
He in the middle now.
Important goals.
He's starting to find that niche middle, go forward to the ball.
Yeah.
Kicks goals. Took a beautiful mark. Under
Did.
pressure, kicked that
Yeah,
goal.
kicked the first goal of the game, which was smooth, like he just snapped it nice and calmly.
And then the last quarter, kicked the goal, I think.
Kicked the goal, took a mark.
Cam Zerha looks like he's up and about.
How good was his goal? The one that got us
He was
within
passionate, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was happy. It was a tough kick. That was 40 metres out. It was a snapshot.
Yeah, and he's
but
kicked
he
it, he
nailed it.
drilled
It
it.
was a ripper of a kick. So we smacked him in the middle.
Yeah, I thought so.
Phillips
Again.
was all over Clary. He beat Oliver.
Yeah, then you got 14 touches, Oliver.
Yeah.
And he was even 14 touches, but they weren't
No, they
of anything
no.
of notoriety.
No.
What's his name? I thought LDU again.
How do you was...
And
I thought Simpkin was really good too.
very good. But the last quarter, then the last... I don't know what happened. It's gone over his head, LDU. He marks that. He's 45.
I'm not sure
now.
exactly what
happened there.
Well...
No, I'm not blaming him. I think the ball just carried over.
It
but
just went too
I'm
far.
not thinking, is there another North bloke and it's going to fall in his
I
arm?
don't even-
We never get luck. Like
No,
that.
I know. I even thought in the last 15 seconds when it skittled forward.
I thought North, yeah.
Oh, we're going to still win this. I still thought there
There's
was
just
going to be
no one
a
there to
goal.
kick it off the ground
No.
or pick it up. And
Did Larky... Okay, before we go on about Larky, I was annoyed late in the game when Uniac got a big clearance on the wing, looked around and his only option was to handball to Larkey. Why is Larkey in that position?
And then gets caught.
Got caught because he's the slowest player on the field.
Yeah, he's slow.
Never handball to ruckman. Never handball to running big forwards.
Are you blaming LDU for that?
No,
or-
I'm not.
Yeah, I was going to say, because maybe he had nothing
No,
else.
I'm not. The structure shouldn't have had Larkey in it.
Yeah.
He should have been handballing that naturally to a Wardlaw
Powell
or a Powell, and then bang. Or it was Bailey Scott. I reckon Davies Uniacke's won the footy, got forward of the contest after he's won the stoppage, and gone bang, and he's gone, I've given that to Larkey. That shouldn't be Larkey there.
No,
Gets
that's
mowed
right.
down.
And that's where we're unlucky.
Unlucky.
You know what I mean? That's what I think.
So,
George again. What I'm trying to hear, what I'm getting at, they're developing nicely the midfield.
they are.
The other bloke that sits there said we're going to be the best midfielder in the country. Not
They're
yet.
going okay.
Can they be the best midfielder in the country in 2 years?
I'd like to see next year a senior player go into that midfield from another club.
Yeah, I agree. But in 2-3 years, can they be a powerhouse midfield?
Absolutely.
So McKercher, is he going to be a midfielder or is he going to be a Fisher off half-back?
Half-back.
Fisher was tremendous again.
McKercher goes into that Sheasel role and
Yep.
develops through there
And
next
then-
year.
and then goes with
He got
Sheasel.
29 possessions today in the VFL.
How was he, though? He
was good.
Clean?
Yeah. Jaden Stevenson played well today. But that's his level.
Is that the end? Let's talk about Jaden for a minute. Is that the end?
Yeah, it's the end if they don't get injuries.
Does he play at Point Cook next year? I don't know.
He could.
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Was he
yeah.
a VFL player?
He's a VFL player. He's a depth player. But let's get off him. He didn't play. Defensively, Comben.
Comben's that's changed everything.
How good is he?
Don't you think it's changed everything?
Yep.
They were talking about him again on the footy show this morning. I watched it. And they're saying how he's actually up there. He's not like with the weed earrings. We know that. But they're saying he's developing into a very, very, very good defender.
Well, he's agile and he's mobile and he's athletic.
And he takes marks. And you know what I love about him? And I know he's going to make mistakes because of this, but he backs himself. He goes, I'm going to jump at this. And so it's going to be...
But he also kills balls. He absolutely smashes contests.
Yeah, no, he's good.
He just destroys everything in his path
And look-
and takes marks when he needs to.
I know he didn't play, but Griffin Logue played seconds today. Hopefully
Yeah,
we get
he
him
told
back
me
in a
that.
couple of weeks. So, Comben Logue in that back line all of a
And
sudden changes
Let's
things.
be honest, I think Aiden Cole must have had
Been
a
good.
lobotomy through the bye.
No, he's been good.
Because his last 3 weeks have been great.
Great.
But you know what? Cole was, even last year, was asked to be the general defender.
Very tough for him. I mean, I was a bit
And
harsh
now that
on
he's
him.
got Comben as like his, 2IC, I think that's Cole's role.
Okay, so do we need another defender in...
Load comes in.
No, summer.
They really need another small defender.
So what happens... Oh, okay.
Not a Zach Fisher type, but one to look after Bobby Hill to release Jackson Archer
Okay.
into the role that he played last night.
Okay, so you're looking at it, say...
And McDonald obviously is not going to be.
Look, I must say, McDonald's been, after the bye again,
He has.
he's been all right.
He was
As
okay.
Clarko said, I want you to do this. I want you to do this and do this solely. Don't worry about anything else around.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Yep.
Simpkin the same. He's been good. I know it's a concussion
Simpkin
thing,
was good.
But he's been good. He was good last night, I thought.
Yeah. So up forward.
That's it. And I never thought
Before we
I'd say
go up forward, and before you say I never thought I'd say this, I thought around the square players were good, and that's crucial for North. The insides are good, but like Bailey Scott on the outside, Fisher was good on the outside. These blokes,
Yeah.
and Dylan Stevens. Did you know he played today as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did know because obviously he didn't play
And he got
enough.
plenty of the footy.
He's another, talk about James Stevenson. He's another one, just a good seconds player.
There was one, he had too much of the footy late in the game. He had 3 opportunities, and one of them was a shocker. Clanked it off the side of his boot. He was quite
what I mean,
scary
man?
in the last. But he's coming into a game late. Everyone's already been. It's hard to come in as a sub.
Question to you, saying need a little bit more in the goal kicking to help Larkey. So I know it's a big footer. I don't know. I know this he's been great for us off half back or, Zach Fisher up forward, I'm thinking.
It's going okay right now.
It is. But do you think he can
Don't
play
be
there
changing
for
subs like Alistair Clarkson does. Just leave
Okay,
it.
but
No.
No?
No. Zach Fisher's your rebound halfback flanker.
Yeah,
he's
he's
getting 30
bloody-
possessions every
He's
week.
bloody good.
You put him forward, then what?
Yeah, I know.
No, you can't.
Okay, so McKercher comes in and Dersma. They're going to play. Who doesn't
Dersma
play?
goes forward. Who doesn't play?
Eddie Forbett's he's been good.
Eddie Ford was okay.
very good.
Paul Curtis is going to become a very good small forward.
So who
They
misses,
need
who misses
out. It's really
That's the
hard.
thing.
It's
Teakle?
Teakle presented. They need a second forward.
No doubt.
No doubt about that.
No,
Teakle presented. He was okay.
He can develop into a forward, but Dersma's the other
He's your
marking
third
forward.
though. He's your third
We
forward.
need one more. And I hope, now, I never
Smaller or
thought
tall?
tall, I think.
Yeah.
I hope they keep Cam. I do now. He's starting to show he's worth a bit. Or is he doing this because he's chasing the dollars and he thinks, I've got to make myself be saying I'm worth it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't subscribe to that. Only because I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that.
Okay.
I just think he's playing with a little bit. He's found a little bit of passion because we're going okay now. Going okay, not on the ball winning, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I agree.
enjoying their footy because it looks like they're enjoying their footy now.
They do. The page has turned, like the gentleman sits there said.
Yeah.
Before we go, last thing, I just want to say, what do you think this week? I know we spoke about it before, just a little bit.
So it's going to be It's going to be
the
tough.
bond's going to be a problem.
The bond will be a problem. I think up forward. Up forward. Are we going to kick enough of a score?
Oh well, Larky. He loves Marvel.
Playing,
He loves Marvel.
Liam Jones will.
But you go to Larky.
Yeah.
But I think our forward structure up there with
It's
Eddie
fine.
Ford and
Yeah,
Cam.
it works.
Bulldogs' backline's not. I wouldn't call it
It's
super
midfield
great.
versus midfield.
Yeah, that's what
isn't
it is. That's what it is.
I have a bit of a concern up forward, the Dogs' forward line. They are tall.
So Jamara. Yeah. Well,
You're trusting
Core
Core and you're trusting Comben. Look,
Could
does
you bring-
O'Donnell?
could you bring-
does Darcy come back?
I don't know.
He does. So that makes it 3 talls potentially.
Could Logue come back straight back in or not really after that?
I'd say he'll play a month. I would say
no.
not.
I reckon he'll play
I've
next
got
week.
no idea.
Next week, VFL. I reckon he comes back.
2
But I
games.
think the Dogs will win. But I don't think North will get walloped as they have in the last.
I
few
said
years.
this in the other show. If this was round 3,
Yeah, you'd be.
you'd be pretty happy. You'd beaten the Eagles in round 1. And I know.
Had
it doesn't
Collingwood on the
work like
rope.
that, and-
Had Collingwood on the rope.
Yeah, and then last night.
Could have gone either way.
So you'd go, that's a good month. It's a good start to the year.
Yeah, I agree.
So
But look, I think things are looking on the up. But this week, I think Dogs are going to be desperate because they're looking for that spot in the 8.
yeah, that's it. That's true.
And I think they'll win. But I think
At the
North.
end of the day, the Dogs will be disappointed to lose it. They need,
Yeah.
like you said, they need to win it.
And I think North will be up and about. North will have a crack at them.
Yep.
And I think they'll stay with them for a while. But I think the Dogs will be too good in the wash up.
Yeah, I agree. There you have it. Another episode of North Club Corner in the books. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on the Roo Boys. We love reading your comments and we will reply to all of you. See you in the next one.
Go Shimboners.